All right, kids, chapter 1, lesson 4. We are ordering numbers. I said this in a previous lesson. The hardest part about ordering numbers is following directions because you are asked to order them from least to greatest and greatest to least. And being able to remember which one is which, or did you even read the directions, can cause some issues when we are ordering numbers. So, our strategy, use a place value chart. And when we use a place value chart, you're going to line the numbers, you're going to stack them on top of each other, and you're going to be able to see clearly the place value position that you need to use in order to order them from least to greatest or greatest to least. So we have three numbers here. We have some populations of some different cities: Lowell, Massachusetts, Cambridge, Massachusetts, and Boston, Massachusetts. So Lowell has a population of 103,299, 103,299. Cambridge has a population of 101,365, 101,365. And in Boston, we have a population of 590,763. The first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have read the question, read the directions. Order them from greatest to least. They are kind, and when they write directions for ordering numbers, they're usually putting greatest and least into italics. Okay, so they're going to look different than any other words in the directions. And I think they do that to make it easy for you to see and figure out what are you being asked to do, greatest to least or least to greatest. Here, it's greatest to least. Why not look for the biggest number first? Start in the biggest place value position, the 100,000. We got a 1 and a 1. Doesn't work there, but then we got a 5. So we know what the biggest number is. The biggest number is the number that has a 5 here, where the rest have a 1. And 590,763 is going to be the largest number. So we have 5 here is greater than 1, the greatest place value position. That's what we're comparing, a 5 to a 1. Compare the digits in the next place. Okay, so that 590,763 is our first largest. What we're going to do now is look for the smallest number, right? And so we have 590,763. That's the largest number. We can get rid of it. Now we're only working with 2 other numbers. Can't use the 100,000s, can't use the tens, but we can use this 1,000s place. We have a 3 that is greater than 1. And so because this 3 is greater than 1, the 101,365 is the smallest number. So now we have the biggest and the smallest. That only leaves one choice: 103,299 is the number that is in the middle. For step number 3, just to work backwards a little bit, in the hundreds place, you had 1 is equal to 1, and you also had 0 is equal to 0. You couldn't use either of those place value positions to compare these 2 numbers. Okay, and then we found that 3 was greater than 1. So therefore, because 103,299 is greater than 101,365, that made 101,365 the smallest number. And then as we figured out right away, our largest number was 590,763. So when you are ordering numbers, okay, first direction, ordering numbers, what you're going to do first is read the directions. Read directions. Okay. Is it greatest to least, or is it least to greatest? Okay, I think that's the hardest part. Remembering to read the directions. We just want to jump in and get started right away. Number 2, find the greatest number first. Okay. Find the least number second. Then comma, you have your middle number. That's assuming that you're finding 3 numbers to order. That seems like it is a very common direction, is that you're given 3 numbers to order. Then you have your middle number. Okay, read the directions, find the greatest number, find the smallest number, then you have your middle number. Okay, and you can do all of that by using the stack method. Stack your numbers on top of each other. And this activity, our independent practice, as well as in your homework, you will be responsible for stacking these numbers, and we'll go over this together in our Zoom lesson. All right, you guys take care.